38 years ago. To my dismay, there were 5 patients in the intensive care unit. They were all injured running into the surf, hitting their head on the bottom, and were rendered quadriplegic. But the question was, how could we get that information out to swimmers?
Project Wipeout is all about teaching beach safety. As a lifeguard, I can't tell you how important it is for everyone to check in with the lifeguard when you first arrive at the beach to find out what the conditions are like.
Rip current is responsible for over 90% of our responses into the water. People need to understand that a rip current can be a very, very dangerous thing. You could be standing in waist-deep water, and if you drift over and get into a rip current, it could drag you out to where you're over your head. And then sometimes we have to go out and actually make rescues.
How many lives have you saved today? And they'll go, I think I saved 6 lives today. Now, I'm a neurosurgeon. I don't even save 6 lives in a day, you know? So these are valuable people. They're real lifeguards.
Project Wipeout has been an extremely successful program that started over 30 years ago, primarily to educate people about spinal cord injuries at the beach. And it still does that today, but it has blossomed into so much more.
It is important to put on sunscreen because if you keep getting sunburns over and over, you could get skin cancer, which is really bad.
I think the awareness is the important word, particularly to young people, and we're probably picking up cases earlier, again, because of recognition and education.
The John Wayne Cancer Foundation is pleased to partner with Hoag Hospital on providing free skin cancer screenings to the community.
Everyone loves going to the beach. I really encourage kids and families to go out and explore a wonderland of sea life. It's a great chance to go and learn more about who lives in our environment.
Kids who go through the junior lifeguard program are going to come out of the program being much more educated on all sorts of things at the beach. It's not just learning how to swim through the ocean and getting through the waves. You learn beach safety, you learn how to put on your sunscreen, you learn how to get through the surf, how to protect ocean life and the beach as well.
Experienced folks who wade into what appears to be a gentle ocean and dive under a 2-foot wave, and suddenly life has changed. One needs to realize that going into the ocean is a contact sport. They're about to get tackled.
When the wave crashed, I went over the falls, hit my head on the sand. I heard this big pop in my neck. So once the wave stopped tossing and turning me, I got up and I actually walked out to the lifeguard stand. You know, I don't want to go to the hospital.
We'll be able to convince them, look at how much pain you're in, let us take you to the hospital, this is the best possible care for you.
People that often fracture their spine and it's badly damaged, but it's stable enough where they can get up and move around, and they don't often realize the gravity of what happened to them, like Andrew. So he's lucky not to get paralyzed.
We don't always get that chance to see what happens at the end, but in this case we were, and it's great to see that he's going to make a full recovery.
And because I listened to the lifeguard, I'm here to talk about it. Check out Project Wipeout.
Project Wipeout in particular is very special because it really encompasses a broad range of education and services and support for lifeguards or surfers or just beachgoers of all ages.
It's such an important program, at least to me, to get that message out, because prevention is the only solution.
During the early 80s, Newport Beach was seeing a significant number of spinal injuries and head injuries. A good number of those patients were injured while attempting to body surf the wedge.
They went over the falls, struck the bottom, or they ran out and dove and hit the bottom. At that time, Dr. Jack Skinner recognized that problem, and he went to the lifeguard agencies and basically said, hey, we need to do something. We need to find a way to educate these kids. And that was how Project Wipeout was born. And again, we owe a lot to Dr. Skinner, and he got a lot of lifeguards' attention and enabled us to, with Hoag's help, to provide a way to get this information out.